So I know it's been a while since I made a video. I'm gonna start making it more often, right? Let's look at an example of niches, tribes, ideologies, blah blah blah, right? Okay. Everybody wants to impose a hierarchy so they can feel special in their any given tribe. Okay. Let's do an example. Xbox, right? The new Xbox One Series X, right? Whatever the fuck, you know. Not S, X, whatever. I actually kind of like the design, matter of fact, compared to the PlayStation. I fuck with it. Point is, let's use this as an example. Everyone's saying Microsoft is going a different direction with their console than PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? People are literally saying, I read comments all and even videos, you know what I'm saying? People saying how Microsoft is going their own way. You know what I'm saying? They're no longer directly competing against Sony. You know why? Because you cannot directly compete against somebody who's already thriving in their niche. The only way to directly compete against them is you have to tear it all down. You know what I'm saying? And now on all that would do is form a whole new niche. You know what I mean? You see my point? Because they try to directly compete against PlayStation. You know, I guess last generation, and they lost. You know what I'm saying? Well, technically speaking, they try to do the whole Connect thing, and that's what fucked them up really. And they just couldn't keep up. They found their niche, they found their lane, just like Nintendo. You feel me? Nintendo, what do they do? Handheld now. They're pretty much, they're pretty much done with the Nintendo DSs and all that shit, right? It's handheld only, connect to the TV. I like that because I do miss the PSP, PS Vita. I wish they would have more handheld devices. Like I'm always on the fucking go. You know, unfortunately, I don't have as much time to be at home playing. Whatever. Um, because I'm pretty sure at this point they can get like PS3 or even PS4 quality games on a handheld. You know what I'm saying? Um, Probably PS4 quality because I heard like the PS. Because I looked up the PS Vita, they said it was in between PS3 and PS2 for power and all that. So I'm pretty sure they can have PS4 quality console games on a handheld. I think Sony should get back into that niche because motherfuckers like me that's on the go, that would be perfect. I play a lot of single player games, type of shit too. So that will, whatever. And Nintendo, I don't like Nintendo because I don't like their games all like that. Like I don't, what I'm saying, Mario Bro. I mean, those games are fun, but it's like, whatever. Um, you get my point. Um, uh, Sony, right? They are sticking with their guns, right? Doing, exclusives. They got the little touchpad and the glow thing on their controller. Um, yeah, they have their niche. You know what I'm saying? And Microsoft, like everyone's been saying with their Xbox, they have found their niche. You know what I'm saying? Because they would have way more success in the paving their own lane than in the versus stepping into Nintendo's lane or PlayStation's lane. So everyone does this because like the biggest thing is everyone's trying to bring back the Xbox versus PlayStation thing. You know what I'm saying? Right? That started with the PS3 and the PS4 and the Xbox 360. Right? That was a big console war back in those days. Like big console war. The console war wasn't really a thing in the PS4. Um, Xbox days or whatever, because PlayStation just dominated Xbox, you know. So because they were competing against each other with PlayStation in the 360, but PlayStation actually ended up overtaking um Xbox 360 towards the end of the generation. The research because it's exclusive and stuff like that, and Microsoft had a lot of problems with their Xbox, like the heating problems and the fucking, and just not having Blu-ray because they tried to do the whole HD DVD thing. I don't know if you remember that shit. You know, what's that? You see my point? You cannot directly compete against people in their niche You can't, because if you do, you're gonna lose. The only way you can win is if you tear the whole niche down altogether and just form a whole new niche out of it. So it won't even be worth the energy in competing into someone else's niche. You're much better off just forming your own tribe. Okay, you see the same thing in hip hop. Okay, hip hop is formed to so many different tribes, right? Um, Y'all get my point now. I've been explaining this shit for the longest, yo. You do not directly compete against people. See, this is why, and this is what a lot of Latino. This is why they're fucking up on the East Coast. You keep having these motherfuckers, these Latinos on the East Coast, and these blacks trying to compete against each other, and within hip hop, when it's like you guys are in two different niches. Okay, you cannot directly compete against each other. It's not going to work. One group is going to win, and you know what I'm saying. Like what 6ix9ine is doing is fucking pointless, bro. This is why he's not getting respect, because you're trying to compete with them, with black people under the black niche, bro. You know what I'm saying? Of hip hop, right? And this is why he keeps losing no matter what, because I'm doing a little bit of Uber. This is why he keeps fucking losing, because you cannot directly compete. I don't know why my internet's slow right now. You cannot directly compete, you know what I'm saying? Like the Puerto Ricans keep fucking up. Like, leave black people alone on the East Coast. They have their niche, and that's that. Why are you trying to compete with them? Like, you motherfuckers are not the same, you know. And Puerto Rican in itself is like a huge fucking variety. I think I passed it. A huge fucking variety of Hold on, let me hand this shit off, yo. Give me a second. I think that's it right there. Oh yeah, that is it. Okay, I'm back. I don't know if the shit's still recording. Whatever. 6ix9ine, East Coast Puerto Ricans. Why are you trying so hard to compete against black people, bro? You're not going to win, because the niche is already set. You have to be fucking black to compete. 6ix9ine is Puerto Rican and Mexican. You feel me? Like, see, like y'all immigrants, y'all keep having this fucking problem. Y'all keep on trying to directly compete against black Americans, or not just black Americans, just black people in general, and their fucking niche. Because, you know, obviously a lot of the blacks in New York are foreign, right? This is why the South have created their own version of rap music. This is why the Midwest and the West Coast all created their own version of rap. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody wants to directly compete against other people who are already thriving in their niche. You're not going to win. It's a pointless battle. You feel me? It's like if I'm trying to compete against with white guys for white women. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're wasting your time, bro. Now you can compete against other black guys, right? Who are, you know, who have white women who compete for black guys type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's how that shit goes, right? I mean, of course, you do have cross competition. That always happens. Like, it's not always gonna be 100%. You competing against people who look just like you. It's not always gonna be. You know what I'm saying? There's always, you know, there's always cross competition. You know what I'm saying? And usually, with the cross competition, is a new niche has emerged. You know, emerges within that niche. It's like light skinned people. You know what I'm saying? We can diverge off to a different niche type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We can go any direction, right? And I'm gonna end this video right here.